Hey guys, this is day three, and yesterday we had talked about dealing with depression and talked about three things that we deal with. We're dealing with physiology, dealing with causes, and dealing with thinking. And today we want to go into dealing with inactivity, and then I want to kind of circle back and deal with thinking again with kind of something I want to bring out of the Bible. I think it's going to help us here today. So, one of the things that I wanted to do at the very beginning on day number one is I wanted to tell you about depression to kind of get you to understand depression. It's good to have a good knowledge of depression to be able to identify the symptoms and different things like that. Uh, but insight alone is not enough. Insight to our problem, understanding depression. Sometimes we can come to the knowledge of something and not have an action plan to get past it. And so, one of the things that I wanted to do in day number two was give you some things to do. And so, I did that yesterday. But here is a truth that you need to know that when you're depressed, you don't feel like doing anything. All right. Now, I'm not telling you here today, I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you need to go out and fill your day up and make it to where you're bringing stress on yourself because that causes depression too. But finding things that you enjoy, learning how to refuel, learning how to, get revived in your spirit and in your body and in your mind are important. And so, me personally, I refuel by being with my family. That's it. That activities with my family are the ways that I refuel. A lot of times, just a hike with them, a night, family night with them. Mandy and I, we try to schedule those. But you have to be active. You can't allow yourself to be inactive because what happens in depression, and I've been there before, is that you come home from work or whatever you're doing, and the only thing you want to do is lay in bed. The only thing you want to do is just disconnect from reality. And so part of overcoming depression is not allowing yourself to disconnect and not allowing yourself to just, lay in bed but it's taking steps towards being active in your life to where you're not allowing your mind. I like what the book here, Christian Counseling, says. It says, lack of action is common in all of us, but especially in depressed people who lack the energy or motivation to take steps to deal with the problem. For many, it is easier to stay in bed or to sit alone brooding and thinking about the miseries of life. So I want to encourage you to get into a daily routine. All right. Do some family activities, some recreation. If you like to play golf, if you like to be around family, if you like to whatever, be active. Don't allow yourself to sit around and think about these negative thoughts. I'm encouraging you today to be active. Not allowing yourself to be inactive. All right. Increased optimism, interruptions, and the tendency to ruminate on negative ideas. This comes when you're being active. All right. So again, so vital whenever you are dealing with depression is also dealing with inactivity, making yourself get up and be a part of your family or be a part of whatever's going on. Being involved in something that's going on in your local church or something like that. Just being involved. I've learned that reaching out and helping others is a very good deterrent from depression because you feel self-worth whenever you're going out and you're helping other people and being a servant to others. So it's wonderful. Now I want to circle back and talk about dealing with thinking. We covered this at the end of yesterday, but I want to tell you about a sermon that I preached that I really had to go back to. I've preached it a couple of times, and it's called a 30-day opportunity. My sermon title is a 30-day opportunity, and what I preach about is Daniel when he's going into the lion's den. When you read that passage there, this wasn't something that the king said, look, you can't worship or pray to any other idols. You have to worship or pray to me for the rest of your life. He never said that. It was a 30-day decree that he wrote. So it was 30 days. So, in my mind, like I'm thinking in me, just, all right, if I'm Daniel, I'm thinking just, hey, pray to yourself. Don't open the windows. Don't. But what we would look at, and what Daniel, no doubt, in that situation was looking at, was a 30-day problem. That's what he's seen. But God's seen it as a 30-day opportunity. Now, here's what happens in depression. When you're getting fed problems with the kids, with the marriage, with the church, with the job, whatever it is, when you're getting fed, it feels like things just build up and build up. And man, I was there at a certain time in my ministry just not too long ago, and God brought this sermon to my mind that I've preached more than once. And he said, Jared, impressed on my heart, stop looking at those things that are coming your way as problems and start looking at them as opportunities. So here's what I'm asking you to do today. The things that come your way in your marriage, in your church, in your job, at your job, whatever they are, I want to encourage you today, flip the script on the way you're thinking about that. All right? Don't think about that as a problem that's coming your way. Look at that as an opportunity for you to come in and to problem solve and find the solution. And when you look at it that way and you're focused on the solution, then it won't bog you down. It'll get you excited in you being able to find a solution. So again, we are dealing with depression in day number 3. Point number 4 is dealing with inactivity. Also circling back, dealing with your thinking. Look at things that are coming your way as opportunities for you to find a solution to. Hey, you have a wonderful day today.